You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm hitting Narnava. I see no competition, and that was always the mission. I sit above the clouds. Fuck that. I sit above every realm. Oh shit. Don't delete this. Alright, so this is the Turns Means Universal after show. Listen, I know it's been a minute, but whatever. I'm here. So I've dropped a lot of podcasts since then. Oh, I've fixed my car up. I put that on my YouTube channels and stuff like that. I need to put it on my Instagram. TikTok kind of banned it. Yeah, so I accidentally got hit. And long story short is I ended up getting some money for it. So I ended up fixing it myself. And I put that on the internet for the universe to devour and enjoy. And man, I got so much pleasure from that. I got so much pleasure from fixing my own taillight and headlight, actually. But here's the thing, man. That's just knowledge that if you can anybody, well, I can't say anybody, but for the people that are fortunate enough to save up for car repairs, I mean, if you have to, if you have to pay, if it's some shit you can't, fix yourself. But the knowledge behind that is like so satisfying, and I'm glad I got to make content about it and put it out there. The only thing I regret is I ended up making a video about getting the dent out, because when I made when I actually put the headlight in, it was concave. There was still a concavement around the dent area, and it caused water to seep through. And that was a problem. Now, I don't know why I didn't catch it on camera, but man, I did do that. And I got that dent out. More Digimon battles might be coming. Uh-oh. Here's also what I wanted to talk about. So this was in the making. So this is what I really want to talk about on the after show. This relates totally to comedy, and I've been waiting to talk about this one. So I've been doing comedy. It's actually been getting really good, actually. Really good. However, at one point in time, I did face a comedy ban. Yes. So, long story short is No. This is the whole story. I was so there's open mic, but there's a book show right before that, right? And so the book show was about to start. I don't know how long it took for it to actually start, but it was about to start. I know this. And when it was before it started, there was a crowd and the mic was on, right? And I've done this before. I've talked into an empty crowd before. I've done that a couple of times. I have no problem as long as I get to do time on the mic, right? So I went up there without anybody's permission on a live open mic, without being booked, without anybody's permission. And I went up there and I started doing comedy. And I got a minute off. I was nervous as shit. I got a minute off though. I was nervous. And the chick came up to me, and she didn't necessarily come up to me. She was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, y'all don't let me on your show, so I'm gonna do my own set." And she was like, something. She let me finish. She didn't really even say anything until I got off, and I was like, "Well, y'all don't let me do your set, so I'm gonna do my own set." And then the owner of the club came up to me like 30 minutes later, 45 minutes later. No, it wasn't that long. It was like 30 minutes later. And he was like, "Hey, man, you can't do that." And he gave me a little talk, and he was like, "You can't come." He didn't say you can't come back. He said you can't do comedy for 2 weeks. And that was a while back. That was in like January. That was like the second week of January, actually. And I was like, oh. And then I came back, did a good set, and then came back and just did this set, and that was not so great. But it was my comedy's been doing great. And I just dropped a video. Man, I've been dropping videos. Let's see. I dropped a Mortal Kombat video, a finishing video, where it was, where I did it in my backyard, quote unquote. And, what's it called? It was really live because it was just an MK finish video. I felt really good about it, but I didn't know that you could. So when you're in the overlay, you can blend the backgrounds together. So now that gives me room to. Now I have to stand on an even surface in the same spot, and then just swap positions in similar spots. I'm saying, and then blend the background, and nobody ever know. Because this recent video I just did, I blended the backgrounds because I didn't like the fact that I was flying out of the camera angle. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to, when you're doing overlay, to fit them in the frame that it's in for whatever reason. I don't know, but you need to be able to fit everything in one frame. And the shit I shoot, it's not the. Maybe I need to rearrange the ratio. There we go. Boom. And then I created the part 2. So I finally created my version of the no-touch knockout. So what I did is such and such. I'm not going to give away the secret, but I added a special effect, and then, this, that, and the third. And it, the feedback was instant. It's just, I think the algorithm is broken. How do you get 500 views in 2 hours and then 700 views in 24 hours? You know what I'm saying? So, and then I created the part 2 where I actually knocked my clone down, or at least the overlay version of me down. And it was actually really, it can always be better. I really should have added some sound. And I definitely think I'm going to remix it. But yeah, the car parts, that was really live. I actually recorded me fixing my, what's that shit called? Oh, shit. It was what's that? Motor mount. 2 bolts. I fixed my motor mount. I got that on camera, put it on the masses. But TikTok did some weird shit. He was talking about it had copyright sound and shit. I'm going, what? We talking about copyright sound. How you gonna say it's copyright sound? That's original sound. What you talking about? What no? I mean, and then when I tried to fix it, so I don't think they want to see me winning. But I had my homie Eli in it, and he's actually in a couple podcasts too. I dropped a podcast not too long ago. Yeah, but it felt really good to just drop the knowledge about the car. I want to stay on that because that's real knowledge you can take forward. Man, it just feels good to save money and gain knowledge like that. Real talk. Because like me fixing that fucking concave dent part was icing on the cake. Like, I've been leveling up ever since a certain situation happened. And I'd be like, I knew it was gonna happen. I always level up. You know what I'm saying? And comedy and content creating, that's my level up. You know. But yeah, it just felt really good to save that money. And then it was like, here you go, universe. Here's what I've attempted. It's still my motor mount's still in my damn car, which is good, right? You know, man, it just feels good to just gain that type of knowledge and share it, and then record it and actually have the proof that it works for the content. Now, I don't know why I didn't get the fact that I knocked that dent out. I mean, that was kind of foolish. But either way, it does have to do with this content. So I got the headlight fixed. I need to knock that down for sure. Leave the car running, but you can't. Come around broad day with the coupe. So, yeah, I made one episode on the podcast about how much weed are you actually getting if you buy a shitload of shake. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like, you can smoke keef, and I was thinking that you can smoke keef, but it's just hard to. It's a little more difficult. So, let's see. So, but comedy's been going pretty well. I've been recording all my sets. I need to actually sit down and watch them. But yeah. I was glad I wasn't banned from doing comedy. I was like, did they ban you for that? I mean, I get they banned me for... They didn't tell me I couldn't come back. It was just like, yeah, you can't do comedy for 2 weeks. And then... I saw the dude. He didn't say nothing. I wasn't trying to be. Oh, yeah. And, you know, it's always room for improvement. I got this one joke. I almost actually became a joke, actually. I got this one joke where I made up where I was trying to buy pussy. And I ended up getting knocked out. And, that almost happened, actually. That almost happened. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I can just make a spread burger. Okay. And, yeah, that almost happened. I was like, oh, shit. You gotta be careful what you speaking to the universe. Real talk. You know, because I lie. I lie like a motherfucker. When it comes to my jokes, I lie. Okay, I remember this one dude tried to get up there. I think I brought this up. He tried to get up there and try to tell me something about how to do some comedy. He should have minded his own fucking business, is what I'm saying. But I lie because the truth is fucking boring to a certain degree. How many times are you gonna talk about pussy in relationships? Is what I'm saying. That shit is so old. You know what I'm saying? It's just old, and you know, I get tired of it. I'm gonna make some fries, actually. You know what? Hell yeah. Put some fries on this. I'm tired of being a hack. Listen, if my jokes don't work, at least I didn't try to. At least I knew I didn't try to hack my way to the fucking top like that. All these weak ass jokes. I don't have no weak ass jokes. Just gotta. And then I guess I did have some ring rust on me too. Because tonight's set was, like I said, even if it does go well, I can always do better. You know what I'm saying? I can always do better. Because it's comedy. It's fun. I am entertainment. And y'all still get the eats. Y'all get the eats on every podcast. Fuck all that. Y'all get the eats on every podcast. Clean out this refrigerator real good. Just shit in here. Pots, pans. One time I was organized about it, and I started just putting shit in here. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do all that. It's like, so, I think the next video I'm gonna do is a MK Fatality 2. That's my next one. When it comes to the no touch, I've been meaning to do the no touch knockout. I finally did my own version of it, like I said, I think. But I've been meaning to do that for like a year. It's been a long time coming for that one. Because I did a no touch, but it was the Kamehameha. And some dude came up to me and was like, hey, when you do the no touch? And I was like, I did. But, nah, I had to do my own version of a no touch. I had to do my own version of a McDojo. Oh, what's this? Berry bliss. Is this gonna be blissful? So the goal is still the same: comedy, knock 'em dead. You know what I'm saying? And be the funniest motherfucker. But yeah, I know I'm gonna make an MK Fatality 2. This one's gonna be a little. Listen, I feel like, and this is just me, every video I make gets a little bit fucking better. Like, every video gets a little bit better than the next video. Sometimes I don't make some. The last video I made was sometime last year. I was like, damn, it's been a minute. I know. It's been a minute since I dropped some actual content. I was gonna buy the Viva Video. Because I want to create a cartoon. That's the thing. I want to create a cartoon. And it has the animation actual feature. Now, if CapCut had it, I would actually buy it. But Viva Video Pro, if you want to pay the one-time fee, which I was thinking about, which I still am contemplating, you pay the one-time fee and you will be able to actually have legit cartoon animation. Now that, for me, is something gnarly as shit. It's worth investing in, actually. It's actually worth investing in. Because I want to create cartoons. I create cartoons. I have created a cartoon. Or at least an animation. Should I? unnecessary holes in So yeah, here's a little bit of microscopic content. I've been making etouffee. I put that on the internet. I see a lot of cooking channels, and it's like I would do that, but everybody's got a cooking channel. So. All right. And then for the power-up video, I was thinking that I might remix it, add some sound to it. I think I said that. Did I say that? Remix it and add some sound to it in a different type of explosion. Because they got some really good shit. But I was legit contemplating on what's that shit called? I was seriously contemplating on spending the $54 so I can actually, like, the next time I create a video, it'll be a legit cartoon. That is worth investing in, actually. So that's in the works, actually. Turner's Readings Universal After Show. More for you coming, yo. Signing out.